everybody, welcome to the Media Men Podcast. I'm your host, Grant, and with my co-host...
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Sherbert. I'm especially excited about all you young gentlemen.
Herbert, what are you doing here? Where's Ben?
No.
Where's Ben
What
at?
are you talking about? My name's Sherbert.
Where's Ben at, Herbert?
Oh, he's off somewhere doing something else.
But I was just talking to him. What'd you do with him?
He went to the bathroom.
Herbert, I swear to God, if I have to call CP...
I told you my name is Sherbert. My mama named me that because I love that fruity, delectable ice cream.
Herbert, but Sherbert, I swear to God, if I have to call, was it CPH on you? Or CPS on you? Again?
Listen, we don't need to do that.
Then where the hell is Ben at?
Hey! What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, Ben?
What? Sorry, Grant, I've got to go.
You better fucking go!
Get out of here.
Oh no! I love you, Grant.
Oh, Jesus. I went to the bathroom for like 2 minutes.
Who the hell was that?
He's my neighbor.
Your neighbor? What's your neighbor doing in your house?
I don't know. My room has a window next to it. And
He's climbing in the window?
that's the only way that I could explain it. I don't know.
You might want to do something about that.
Yeah, my parents didn't see him or hear him. My sister didn't see him or hear him. I don't know how he got in.
Ben, are you sure you're just not cuckoo in your head? You got like multiple personality disorder or something?
Well, then what the heck was I punching?
Yourself, maybe?
I don't think so. I highly doubt that.
Okay. Do we want to do the intro again?
No, we're doing it live.
We're doing okay. Guys, this is my co-host Ben, right? Are you Ben now? Are we Ben?
I'm always Ben.
Okay, because last time Sherbert was here and I wasn't sure.
I'm also known as General Servant and Little Steamer, as well as Crazy Guy.
He's crazy. He's the crazy guy. He's crazy.
Yeah.
And after that weird intro, welcome to the Media Men Podcast. Today is another intermission episode. And it's just going to be Ben and I. Just going to be chilling and hanging out.
Abso-freaking-lutely. I love it.
So, Ben, have you gotten to the movies recently? Because, like, all the movies are finally coming back out again after the whole COVID hell thing.
No, I have not. I don't plan on it anytime soon.
Why? Is there no good movies you want to see at all?
Well, that and even before COVID, I didn't go to the movies very often. It just wasn't really my thing.
Bro.
I'll sit and watch them. Movies on at home and stuff, but I don't want to shell out like $11 to go to the movies.
Oh, don't tell me you would rather stream it.
I'll put on a DVD or something. I don't know.
Don't tell me you'd rather sit home and go on HBO Max and watch Space Jam.
I've still not seen Space Jam, so I
meant the new one.
Oh no, I have not seen that one either, and I don't really care if I see that one. If I do, it's fine. If I don't, I'm also fine.
Well, I mean, I've seen since the theaters have opened up again. I've gone and seen Fast 9. I'm actually gonna go see Black Widow tomorrow. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, at first I was excited about that movie, but eventually I was just like, I don't really care.
Why not? It's Black Widow, Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I know. I don't know. If it wasn't Scarlett Johansson, then I don't think she would get the praise that she does.
Wait, what? Black Widow or?
Yes, I don't think Black Widow would get the praise that she does.
I mean, I feel like she still would because I guess I don't know. It really depends. It depends on who they had playing her, I guess. I mean, if they had like some just horrible actress playing her, then probably not. I mean they got rid of the guy who originally played Hulk and the guy who originally was playing War Machine.
Yeah, but I think War Machine was just a conflict of interest.
Fair.
Yeah.
And then I'm also gonna go see the new Space Jam movie probably in 2 weeks from now,
Aha.
which I'm kind of excited. Not a huge fan of LeBron, but I'll go because Bugs Bunny and Michael B. Jordan's in it. Ooh,
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Dude,
I love that video.
I can't wait. I mean, I know this is gonna be coming out like after the fact, but the movie poster that I have made for our last episode, it's amazing. You're gonna love it when I send it out.
I'm kind of scared now.
Why? It's great. I
don't
know
know.
that you and the people are gonna love it.
I swear, if I'm like Daffy Duck or something, I'm gonna be frustrated.
Well, do you want to be Bugs Bunny?
No, I want to be Brendan Fraser.
No, maybe I want to be maybe I want to be Brendan Fraser.
Well, if you're Brendan Fraser, then I want to be Steve Martin. I want to be the one saying "Blue Monkey."
You gotta you gotta say it like more and more intensely. Blah,
I guarantee you that's not what he does at all.
No, but I'm just saying like
Blue Monkey. Just turns into some kind of horror movie. Just terrible.
Oh my god. So, and I was talking to you this like a little bit before we started, but for you people at home, I want you to participate if you can. So like leave comments and stuff at like you can leave comments in our Instagram or on the whatever podcast hosting thing you use. But I want to talk about movie characters or TV show characters that just piss you off. Like, not like the actors who play them, just the characters that they portray in the movie or TV show.
Hold on. Before we go into this,
Oh,
I
what?
was telling you before we started about how at lunch I just had a revelation pop into my head,
Oh,
and
that's right.
I wrote a new theme song for us.
Oh.
I won't
Okay.
claim it's any good, but I really think you'll like it.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready to hear it.
All right, ready?
Go for it, Ben. Let's hear it.
Me and Men's podcast. Me and Men's got your back. When everyone at school thinks you're totally not cool, we will be right there, gently caressing your hair. Media Men's the best. Media Men, better than the rest. Boom.
Dang.
Real
That's pretty
sweet
good.
and simple.
That was pretty good. I like that. What you gotta do now is you gotta like set up a little recording thing and like record that and make it like clean audio, not like the audio that I'm recording off of you. You gotta make it like clean and crisp.
Yeah, I'll probably get my dad's studio equipment for that, but I have to actually.
If you set that up, I can start putting that in the opening and endings. I really like that. That was clean.
That was clean like the blue monkey.
That was as smooth as a baby's butt, Ben.
Whoa, we're not talking. Whoa.
Oh no, I'm talking smooth, baby. Smooth.
How you know about being bums, huh?
Because I've interacted with a decent amount of babies in my life, and it's also it's like a phrase that people use all the time.
How you know about babies' bums, huh?
Again, I've interacted with a lot of babies, so I mean,
seems a little sus.
although to be fair, I'm not the one changing them. I'm just the one holding them. So
Yeah, That's why I'm saying it's sus.
Why is it sus? I don't know what you're talking about.
Because you're not the ones changing them, so you never seen it unless you've done other things.
Says the one whose neighbor broke into his house.
Hey, that wasn't me. I cannot vouch for him. I just live next to him.
I just live. No wonder you want to move.
Yeah. I'd rather not be associated with that.
All right, so back to what I was saying earlier. After Ben's beautiful masterpiece of a song, Ben, do you have any movie, or we can go like back and forth. Do you have any movie or TV show characters that you just hate, that just piss you off?
I don't like any of Sandra Bullock's characters.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't like any of Sandra Bullock's characters.
Careful, you're walking a fine line with me right now, Ben.
They're all the same.
You're on thin ice. What do you mean they're all the same?
There's a crisis. She turns into a lady badass. Okay, yeah, I've seen it like 3 times. I don't care.
She turns...
Let someone else be a freaking powerhouse.
But it's Sandra Bullock. I think, has she won Oscars? I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious now if she's won Oscars or not. I'm pretty sure she has. Oh, I know she has.
Well, I don't care. She plays the same characters over and over again, and she gets accolades for being a one-note actor.
Well, she doesn't play the same character over and over again.
She plays generally the same character over and over again.
Okay, give me like 4 movies that she plays the exact same character in.
Freaking Speed.
Okay.
Bird Box, and other ones. I haven't seen a lot of Sandra Bullock movies.
Wow! Oh! You cannot call her out! You've seen 2 movies with her, and one of them you watched with me!
I don't care. I don't like her. I don't like her. I'm stubborn. I don't care. Bad.
But have you seen The Blind Side?
No. Don't care.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? She doesn't play...
Nope.
Okay, like, she doesn't play like a... Are you saying that she plays like a badass, like, action star in all of her movies?
For the most part.
Okay, what about The Blind Side? She plays like a... I guess she plays like a stuck-up mom.
Never seen Blindside.
Oh, you haven't seen Blind Side?
No. Nor am I gonna. Because I don't want to. And I don't care.
Bro, you would love that movie if you watched it, I guarantee.
Don't want to, not gonna. I don't care.
Why, because Sandra Bullock's in it and you don't like Sandra Bullock?
No, because it sounds lame.
It's a football movie. It's about a football player.
You know what? I haven't had very good experiences with football.
Oh,
so
my
poop you.
God. Ben, you have to watch. Bro, ask anybody if you should watch The Blind Side. It's such a good movie.
I'll bring Sherbert back in here and I'll ask him.
Oh, I have a visitor. Hello, Bentley.
Bentley.
Hi. You gotta be quiet, Bentley. I'm recording.
I'm sad that Bebo doesn't like my comments over Bentley anymore.
Give me 1 second. I gotta go shut my door because he left the door open. He didn't close it behind him.
Weak Bentley. God.
God, he's so inconsiderate.
I know. Doesn't even pay rent.
I love the...
Again,
have you seen I've seen like this TikTok or like this video of like me eating a different meal every day, my dog eating the same meal for 8 years.
Yeah.
It's so true.
That's basically every dog though.
For the most part, yeah. So you don't like Sandra Bullock. That honestly kind of pisses me off a little bit that you don't like her.
Well then your character can be me. I don't care.
But I feel like you can't make an assumption like that after only watching 2 movies she's in.
Nope.
And what was it? You said you saw Speed and what?
Bird Box. I didn't even watch Bird Box.
Bird Box.
I didn't even watch Bird Box.
You've got to watch like And she's not even like that. Like, you need to watch her in like Miss Congeniality or The
Nope.
Blind Side.
Nope. Not gonna. Don't want to. Not gonna.
The only movie that I will not watch that she's in is Ocean's 8.
Yeah, I started to watch that movie with my friends, and I was not impressed.
No, it's. I'm sorry, but it's not. I have yet to enjoy, or like, or to even see people enjoy a movie where they take like I mean the original movies were an all male cast, like main cast, and then switch it to an
Yeah.
all female cast. I have not yet seen that work in the public's favor. I'm not saying that
Girl Ghostbusters.
I'm not saying that it can't work, but I have yet to see it work. And
Yeah.
I just think I remember reading this thing or hearing this guy talk. I think it was I heard this guy talk, and if they want to kind of push like this all female led cast sort of thing, something like the lines of like Ghostbusters or Ocean's 11, then they shouldn't try to piggyback off of an already established movie and franchise. They should create something original that can flow with those characters that they create, that it feels like they're in their own world and it makes sense, like why they're together, instead of it kind of being forced together. And that's why I don't think these movies work that well, because they try to stay within the same world that's been established by these other movies, and it just doesn't feel like they mesh well together.
Shoot, do like a sequel, but then make it its own thing though. Like,
Well, no,
oh,
I don't want not even a sequel, because I don't want it. I just want them to create. I want them to be original, Ben. They need to be original. Oh, Bentley
Well,
came back. Hi, Bentley.
so what do you mean its own world?
It needs to be like the Ghostbuster one was. I mean, it's already an established IP. It's already been around. They already have lore. They already have characters built up in that world.
Oh,
And
I thought
then the
I thought you were meaning
yeah.
make reboots like its own world. And I was like, well, a reboot is
No,
gonna
no. I mean, I don't want no reboot.
Yeah,
Because you
I
still,
get you.
even if you do a reboot, you still have to piggyback of already established content.
Yeah, I get you now. Like how Ghostbusters was writing the original Ghostbuster fame, or
Yeah,
freaking
Ocean's 8 was writing the fame of the Ocean's franchise.
yeah, I get you now. I'm picking up what
Nothing
you're
like
throwing down.
I don't have a problem with it on all female like class, because there are movies like Bridesmaids. That's all female, which I know
Yo,
that's a pretty. I think people like that movie. I haven't seen it personally, but I haven't heard bad things about it.
Yo, I was a bridesmaid. That's crazy.
Yeah, you were. There was also Pitch Perfect. The Pitch Perfect movies.
Yeah.
Those were an all female cast, and those were amazing.
I have heard that. I have not seen them, nor do I
You
want.
should at least watch the.
Well-
You should watch the first one. You should watch the first one. I'm not gonna recommend the second or third one. That's completely up to you. But you should definitely watch the first one.
Yeah, I shouldn't say I don't want to watch them. I'm just like, I don't really care about Pitch Perfect enough. It's not really my thing. But my sister was all about that, doing the cup
What?
song
Oh, the cup song.
trend. Yeah, she was all about that, and I heard it pretty much every day for a whole like 2 weeks. Once she got into it,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't much care for that song.
Yeah.
I don't really like that song anymore. Not that it's a bad song or anything. It's just, too many times. Just like
Mhm.
Frozen.
Oh, Let It Go.
Yeah, too many times. Not good. Overhyped. Aren't you one of those people that also don't like overhyped or anything like that?
Yeah, when things get overhyped, it turns people off, especially if it's bad.
Yeah, which I mean,
watched
again,
I watched this guy. Oh no, sorry, go.
I mean, again, Frozen, not bad. Just way overhyped. I watched it, I enjoyed it, but nor would I watch it again.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first one. I mean, it wasn't like anything crazy like they were pointing it out to be. It's like, oh, it's the best movie, blah 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 blah. It
The
wasn't that good.
continuation.
And then
Yeah.
I did all the songs though were pretty good, and by that I mean like the two of them that were like popular, like "Let It Go" and "Want to Build a Snowman."
Yeah. Those songs were pretty good, but no.
But let me tell you, have you seen the second one at all?
Yes, I have.
Oh, did you watch that one in theaters? Or did you watch it at home?
I might have watched it in theaters. I'm not totally sure.
Okay, I watched the second one in theaters. Let me tell you, they tried to make the song "Into the Unknown" like the next "Let It Go,"
Yeah,
but
they tried really hard for that one.
it wasn't. But let me tell you, whoever plays the singer for Elsa like is good. She's great, talented, wonderful. I mean, she's amazing. But
Yeah.
I did not like her rendition of Into the Unknown. I loved Panic at the Disco's version so much
Wait,
more.
they have a version?
They played it. Wait, do you not know this?
Oh, what?
Ben, after this, go listen to the Panic at the Disco's version of Into the Unknown.
Well,
They play it at the they actually play it in the end credit scenes of the movie. They played that version.
oh, might have to.
But let me tell you, whoever the lead singer is for Panic at the Disco does such a wonderful job. He nails it.
Not many people have a voice like his.
Yeah, he can get his voice pretty high up. He actually gets it. I went to the YouTube comments for one of the videos, and like one of the top comments was this guy said "Hold my beer" and proceeded to sing higher than the person who sings for Elsa. Like his voice got higher than her voice did.
Yeah, dude's he's the modern day Freddie Mercury, and I will stand by that statement through and through.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see him being the. Yeah.
He at the beginning he really pushed the envelope, but then he was just like, "Yo, I'm gonna rock this world,"
Uh
and boy did he.
huh. I honestly enjoy a lot of the Panic at the Disco stuff. It's really good.
Oh, absolutely. I consider myself an avid Panic at the Disco fan.
I've also recently just started to really get into Fall Out Boy again.
I would also consider myself an avid Fall Out Boy fan as well.
I just started listening to a song that they sang with who is it? It's like
Elton John.
no, well yes, that one.
Oh.
I told you to listen to that one.
Well, I've already listened to Elton John, but you're talking about Lil Peep and whoever else.
Yeah, did I tell you about that one? Yeah, you gotta listen to that Little Peep one.
Yeah, I like that one. A good one.
Huh? Did you listen
It's
to
different. Yeah,
Oh.
I've heard it before.
Oh, you have? Oh.
I just didn't really remember it.
Well, for you guys at home, the song is I've Been Waiting by Lil Peep and I Love Macomen featuring Fall Out Boy. It's really good. Highly recommend listening to that.
Yeah, but again, have you listened to Save Rock and Roll, the whole album?
I haven't listened to the whole album, but does the whole album have Elton John like multiple times in there, or is it just that one song?
It's just the one song. But if you look up the album on YouTube and look at the videos, it's like an actual story.
Oh, it is? Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge music video guy, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
It's pretty good. It's the whole thing started with my song "Know What You Did in the Dark," which is
yeah.
basically the Light It Up song.
Yep.
Funny, whenever I was watching the music videos, they did like a little miniature documentary thing where they explained how everything started, what their thought process was. So basically, they did the music video for Light 'Em Up just as a whim. They were just like, "Oh, we're gonna do this because we can." And Lil Peep was no, it wasn't Lil Peep. It was some big name rap artist. Listened to it, wanted to be a part of it, and Fall Out Boy didn't have the heart to tell this like super hard rapper that they're just a pop punk band that just went hard on a single song. But he was all about it being in the music video and stuff. But there was like they were burning instruments, like it was pretty crazy, and they didn't really have a purpose for the music video. They were just like, hey, we did it. And then everybody started asking about it, and they were asking, "What's the story on this?" Ooh. And they just replied with, "Uh, nothing, but we'll make it something." And so that's when the whole Save Rock and Roll album came out.
Dang. Yeah, I was listening to just a Fall Out Boy mix and I stumbled upon Save Rock and Roll with Elton John. Oh my god. When Elton John's voice came on, I didn't even realize it was him.
Yeah, I didn't either. It was crazy. Only whenever I saw the music video, I realized, holy crap, that's Elton John.
Well, when I was like listening to I was listening to it while I was at the gym working out. And I was like, "Man, this is a really good song." And I went to like save it or like it or whatever so I would remember it. And I was like, and I read featuring Elton John. And I was like, "What?" And then I went back because I knew that one of the I knew when he like where the guy was singing that sounded different than the main band. So I went back
Yeah.
and I listened to it again. I was like, "Oh my god, is that Elton John?"
It's hilarious
He has
because in the
he has such a low raspy voice that I'm not used to.
yeah, he got old. Brother got old.
That happens when you were super famous in like the 60s and 70s.
It's awesome because in the music video, the whole thing's like the lead singer died trying to save rock and roll, and oh, he's in heaven now, or no, he's on his way to hell. On his way to hell, Elton John saves him because he's God.
Yes.
Elton John is God. And so now the Patrick Stump, that's the lead singer, he's in heaven now and talking with Elton John God, and they're gonna go save rock and roll. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is crazy.
I
I don't know
also
what's happening.
I also really like the message behind that song. Like it's not about the people who love you, it's about what you love.
Exactly.
I love that. I love that message.
Um,
I showed my friend Hunter that song, and he doesn't really like Fall Out Boy at all. And he's like, "You know what? I actually kind of like this song." I was like, "See, they're not all that bad."
yeah. I will say disclaimer for I think it's the third song in the music video series that in the music video they're like it's supposed to represent all their demons, all the like humanity's vices, and they're kidnapped, and now Patrick Stump lost his hand, and he's been kidnapped and brainwashed, and so like they get to this table, and there's a whole bunch of this. There's like a feast going on, and they're sitting down, strapped to the chairs, and like trying to get out. But then these ladies walk in, and they just start giving people obviously it's not real, but they start giving the bandmates just straight up cocaine and stuff like that, just trying to let them forget about saving rock and roll essentially, or whatever mission they're on. I can't remember. But at some point, the one of the ladies just complete nudity. I was listening to
Oh hell yeah!
I was listening to the documentary part, and apparently they had no plans of doing that. Fall Out Boy had no plans of doing that. The lady just did it. Next thing they knew, they were right next to her, and just they already had the take. They really liked it, except for that part. So they just left it and didn't really care.
I mean, might as well. You had the shot that you liked of whatever. People think
Yeah.
you're edgy if you leave that in.
Yeah, it was so out of place because everything is more or less like I'd say the rest of the music video series is pretty PG, but that one part I was just like, okay, I'm looking at that now. Sorry, didn't mean to, but that's there now for all the ladies. Sorry.
You know how I was saying that I'm not really a huge fan of like music videos. I don't really care that too much about music videos.
I mean, I'm not either. I just happened to see that and noticed, oh, there's like a whole playlist for this. Oh, I kind of want to check it out.
There's been only one artist that I've watched, or listen to, that I actually listen to that I've watched like an album music video for,
Which
was Avicii's last album he released.
Oh,
He had
I
a
don't follow Avicii very well.
his final album, I think, was called Tim or something like that. Like the whole music video is about these two astronauts that go to outer space and like, they land on some planet, and it's like about them like surviving, I guess.
Huh.
It's really good. It's all animated. It's all like 3D. It's all 3D animated, cartoony. It's really good.
Uh-huh.
That was the only one that I ever watched like the whole thing for.
Didn't Avicii die?
He OD'd back in 20, oh, what year was that? 2018, I think,
Oh,
or
yeah.
2017, around, I think it was 2018. He ended up ODing, and I made a post back then on Facebook saying that if you hit that last album he released, some of the proceeds from that album was gonna go towards some sort of non-profit thing to help people with similar issues that he was facing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I bought the album. I posted that on Facebook to try to see if I could get some other people to hopefully buy it, and hopefully some of their money went to a good cause. I hope my money went to a good cause because I love
Yeah.
Avicii's music. It's fantastic. But what I was gonna say earlier is have you seen a music video that like almost made you cry?
I don't know. I haven't watched one too many music videos, and two, it's been a long time since I've watched a music video.
Okay.
I don't think I have,
So,
but
well, for me, I found this song from Avicii. I was listening to him and I stumbled upon one of the songs called Waiting for Love. Really good. Recommend listening to it. Anyways, there's a live action video for it about an old man, I think trying to find his wife or something. I don't really remember off the top of my head. All I remember is him riding a scooter down a hill. But anyways, the animated version of that music video is about a guy and his dog. And oh man, that was rough.
yeah. Now that I think about it, I remember Logic's Suicide Awareness song really hit me hard.
Oh, like the song or the music video?
Both.
Okay.
That was in a time where I was really really struggling mentally, and so I was like, it really hit at that point in time.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know who Khaled was at that time
Oh.
because he's in that.
Dude, when this podcast gets so dark, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. You know, we were talking about actors and actresses or characters that we didn't like, but we stopped.
I know. We went from Sandra Bullock to suicide awareness. I don't know how we got there.
I'm telling you, I'm so ADD that it's possible.
I don't know
Anything's
how we
possible.
got there from Sandra Bullock. I would love to go back and listen to how we got from point A to point B there.
I don't even. I can't. Yeah, but do you want to go back to our topic, or do you want to keep talking about music?
I want to go back to our topic because now we're kind of dark right now. I want to lighten up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
So, an actor that, or I guess a character that I really hated was on the show Weeds. Have you seen the show Weeds at all?
No, I've seen it on, like, I've recognized it on the library of like Netflix or something.
Okay. Yeah, it was a show on, I think it was on, what's that channel called? It's the same channel that had Dexter, Showtime. It was a Showtime show,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And
That's it.
it's in the show is about a suburban widowed wife with her two kids trying to kind of, I guess, still live a life of luxury, and the only way that she feels that she can provide that for her family with her husband dying is by selling weed. And the show is about, it's honestly very similar to Breaking Bad in a way.
Okay.
I think Weeds came out either a year before or a year after Breaking Bad did.
Okay.
But it kind of follows a similar premise where, oh, she's selling weed. Hopefully she doesn't get caught doing it. But
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
except for Weeds is a more lighthearted show. It's not really like that dark or serious that like Breaking Bad is. It's a lot more lighthearted.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the issue I have is the way that they wrote the main character, the wife. I don't remember what her name is, but the main character, the lead actress, the character that she plays. Oh my god, I wanted to bash my head up against a wall by how like mad she made me.
But why?
So I mean, spoiler alerts. If I'm not sure how much I'm gonna get into spoiling this show. If you want to watch it or are in the middle of watching it,
Well,
the the thing is like in the beginning, it's like oh she's doing this because she feels like she needs to provide for her family. Okay, understandable. And you figure like her character would kind of stay along those lines, sort of thing. And then
yeah.
later in the show, she comes to terms that like, oh my god, I can't sell weed anymore because I'm trying to like she was trying to go straight for her family, like she was trying to like go straight, like not sell weed and actually be a good mother.
Uh-huh.
And then she would turn back to weed. And that's how the later seasons went.
What?
The show lasted for like 7 or 8 seasons, and like by season 4, like the main story had kind of ended. And like the last 3 seasons, personally, I feel kind of dragged on.
Uh-huh.
Like she would okay, like kind of towards the end of like the season, she'd be like, okay, I've got to stop selling weed because it's hurt my family. And then by the either like right at the end of that season or the beginning of the next season, she would go back to selling weed and being like a horrible mom, and like not like going like not trying to fix the problems, and she just went back to what was causing the problems.
Uh, that's stupid.
And there was this one dude that it was okay, so she was married to this guy and his brother, like once he found out that his brother died, he like showed up and was like he was part of the main cast. He was like there helping out the mom with the kids and stuff for the whole show. And she just kept dragging him along. Like, will they, won't they, sort of thing. And he's like, I'm always here for you, and you don't care about that. And she's like, no, I do. Stay. I don't know what I would do without you. But then she wouldn't, like, show any affection about it.
Man.
Like, she didn't show that she cared. And everything was about her all the time.
Man, F people that lead people on.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, she just really pissed me off, and it really turned me off from the show. Luckily, there were some other actors and actresses that kept me invested enough to finish the show.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, I know, it just pisses me off when characters do that. They say they're gonna do one thing. Well, it's like when a character does like a looping effect of the same thing over and over again and never learns from their mistake or never grow from it.
Yeah, that I would hate that too.
Yeah.
That does not sound fun.
No, it was annoying. Like because of that, I couldn't even finish. Like I had so much trouble finishing the last season of that show.
I would too. Jeez.
All right, Ben, you got anybody else?
Oh, I was just thinking of it. Oh, what was it? What was I just thinking of? I lost it.
Weeds, drugs, characters.
Well, for a while I was thinking of Walter White just because he's just a dick that did a whole bunch of crappy stuff that for no reason at all. He didn't have to continue making and selling meth, but he did anyways. Like, and he broke his family for it. He lost his home. He was ostracized. He killed so many people.
Yeah, and he also kept saying he also kind of played like he put on a show where it's like I don't need you, Jesse. But then he always went back to Jesse, or always did something to get Jesse to always come back to him.
Yeah, and then Jesse would try and like at least sort of figure.
He would try to leave. He'd try to get out.
Maybe Jesse did go straight or whatever, or do better. But Walter just kept bringing him back in and making him a terrible person. Frustrating.
Yeah,
me.
like spoiler alerts for Breaking Bad. Highly recommend you go watch it. But like. In season, I think it was 3, when Jesse was with his girlfriend at the time, and Walter could have saved her from choking on her own vomit, but he
Yeah,
just watched her die because he wanted Jesse back and not her interfering.
yeah, that was messed up, royally.
Yeah.
I hated that.
That was like my like one of my least favorite scenes from the show. It's just like just sitting there like watching him watch her die and not doing anything to like save her.
And then whenever he freaking destroyed his marriage, but they were like, "No, we gotta stay together because we're having a kid," and then, da da da, handicapped child. Ooh,
Walt Jr.
yeah. Stop being a turd.
Well, also, in season 4, he poisoned the kid of the girl that Jesse was seeing, so that Jesse would help him kill Gus. Because he
Yeah,
blamed it. He's like, "Oh, Gus must have did this." Blah 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 blah. Even though it was Walter that did it.
yeah. I remember that.
Yeah,
That
'cause
made me angry.
yeah, uh huh, uh huh.
Boyo didn't do nothing. Freaking.
It's actually funny, Ben, because I was actually gonna say that another character that I really hate from a TV show is Walter White's wife, Skylar.
Yeah, she enabled him, even if she was scolding him and whatever. No,
Not even that. She just pissed me off because like when he was like trying to kind of get out of it and trying to slow down, and she was like always freaking out. She was always paranoid.
yeah, she didn't know how to take a effing chill pill.
Like it was like I watched an episode with my friend earlier when they were buying the car wash.
Yeah,
And she was like, "Well, Walter can't. Like, Walter has to buy a car wash because he can't have laser tag because that doesn't make sense." And she was just always freaking out about like the littlest things. And Walter's like, "Calm down, we're fine," which they were. And she was freaking out for no reason.
yeah. I didn't like her. She was not a good character, in my opinion. She could go suck a big one.
She just pissed me off every time she came on camera. Just her voice was annoying and just stuck up and bitchy, and I just hated it.
Yeah, she was one of the main reasons that it was difficult to get through Breaking Bad.
And again, if the writers intended for that actress to play her as that, oh my god, 10 out of 10. She did a fantastic job making me not want to watch that show and hate that character.
Yeah, like sure, I'll give you props if that's what you were planning on and like that's what you were trying to do, but hated her.
I hated her so much. There was another. Oh, I'm trying to think. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna hop off of the. Unless, wait, do you got somebody else that you hate?
I mean, this is kind of obvious. New Captain America.
From oh, what's that? That new the Hawk, not the Hawkeye, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah. And I've seen like interviews with the main actor and everything like that. Like his job was to piss people off. And like props to you, dude. Respect. Like I hated that character. He looked like a total shithead.
I haven't seen the show, so what did he do that like kind of like pissed you off?
Well, he was trying to take control of everything and he was trying too hard to fill Steve Rogers' shoes.
Okay.
He was trying really hard and it wasn't working for him. And when it wasn't working for him, he quit, cheated. He essentially went towards like for instance, supplements. That type of stuff.
Oh, he was doing like steroids or whatever?
No, but that's the best example I can get. He cheated.
Was he using like a Marvel Universe-esque sort of drug to help him get stronger?
Yes.
Okay.
And it pissed me off.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I knew a lot of people were kind of mad at that guy. They didn't like his character or whatever.
I mean, that's what the directors were going for, and like mad props for that actor for getting people there. Like that was his job. He did his job perfectly. Everybody hated him, and that's what the directors wanted. But that was rough.
Imagine being told like, "Hey, Ben, we're gonna have you play the role of Captain America, but remember, everybody's gonna hate you."
Yeah, but in the interview that I watched with that actor, he was like, "Yeah, I'm extremely humbled and honored to have people hate me as a character,
Uh-huh.
because that means that I did my job very well, and the people got the emotion that I wanted them to get.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, that's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah. It's kind of like those people who like only play like bad guys in movies.
Yeah.
Like oh, who's the guy who played oh, you probably, yeah, have you seen The Matrix?
I've seen the first one, but I don't remember hardly any of it.
I'm trying to remember who the guy that played the guy who played Agent Smith.
Oh, I don't know.
Hugo Weaving. This guy
Is
has
Hugo leaving?
this guy has played like every single like movie like bad guy like you can think of.
Yeah.
Like, he is known as like the movie bad guy because he played Agent Smith in
Oh, now I know who you're talking about.
yeah, he played Agent Smith. He was have you seen Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. He was that one elf.
Yeah, he was the dick elf.
Yeah. Now I know who you're talking about.
And then in the Michael Bay Transformers movies, I think he, at least in the Michael Bay Transformers movies, he plays Megatron.
He does?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I never.
Was there any other bad guys? I don't know, like he is known as like the bad guy actor.
Another one that I thought of. Have you seen Luke Cage, the Marvel TV show?
I watched the first couple episodes. I never finished it.
The henchman to the main bad guy. Like a greaser type dude looking. He plays basically the same guy in every role that he's in. He's like some gangster, like complete douchebag, like nobody likes him, but he still does his job like he's supposed to. He listens to the boss. He's 90% of the time he's one of the boss's like secondhand man or something like that. He plays that role very well. I don't know if it's because of life experiences, because it seems somewhat real. He has some history behind it, and I won't 100% claim that, but that's just what I saw. Maybe it's good acting or whatever. I really enjoyed him. I enjoy him, and I have mad respect for chops that he has in that area, but I kind of wish he would break out more and play.
I mean,
there
are those actors that kind of get stuck playing a role that maybe they enjoy it, maybe they don't. I don't know, but some of those actors just get stuck playing a role. And to be fair, though, if they're good at it, if they can nail the performance, hey, it's a paycheck's a paycheck.
Yeah. Also, definitely recommend watching Luke Cage. Go watch that.
See, the thing is, the Marvel Netflix universe kind of got to became the same reason why I didn't watch the CW DC shows.
Yeah.
They all, like, I felt like I had to watch all of the shows to understand one of the shows.
Well, in all of those shows' defenses, the CW DC stuff, it's pretty standalone until you get to a certain point, and that point is different in each series. Like The Flash, it's like whenever they start fighting aliens or something like that, and they have to team up to take them down, but then you have to watch the Arrow to find out how it ends or something like that.
Yeah, or you have to watch like Supergirl. It's like, oh, so this is where those guys came from, and now like you have to watch Supergirl. Like, oh, well, the aliens are this, and this, and then you go to the Flash. It's like, oh, wait, those aliens from like a season ago from Supergirl or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it gets pretty convoluted, and they tried something, and for some people it hit, for some people it didn't. With the Netflix superhero stuff, Luke Cage is pretty, I think it ends either right whenever it starts getting to be all, oh, other superheroes are here now, ooh.
I mean, like, the Netflix one isn't really that, like, as bad as a offender as the CW one is, because they ended those shows, like, really quickly. Like, did any of them get more than, like, 3 seasons?
I don't know. I know that they tried to continue it with The Defenders.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch that. I didn't really care. I thought about watching Iron Fist, but then it was just like a freaking Arrow clone, so I didn't care. I didn't really watch Arrow. I didn't much enjoy that.
Uh-huh.
I know my dad did. But then Elektra or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, the girl from the Daredevil movie with Brad Pitt.
Yeah, that she was. I don't even know about her. And then
That was a movie. That was actually they made Daredevil, and she died in that movie, and then they made an Elektra movie, like a prequel to Daredevil.
oh yeah, I remember that. I remember.
I remember.
But yeah, other than Luke Cage, Daredevil, the start of Daredevil, the Netflix series was those really were the only two that I watched. And then the only two freaking what am I trying to say? The only two CW series that I watched was Legends of Tomorrow. I enjoyed Legends of Tomorrow and The Flash. And I haven't seen all of The Flash.
Yeah, it looks like the Marvel shows that were on Netflix before Disney bought Marvel and like made like their own like streaming or whatever, and they're trying to consolidate everything. No show had more than 3 seasons.
Yeah. I think they stopped it because they were starting to really work on the big movies for Endgame and whatever else. So their attention was divided or whatever.
Ben, it's starting to get to that time. I don't even want to end talking. I feel like we could go on for a while, but we're getting to that time.
Feels like we're short.
I know, but we're not.
Really? Wow.
No, yeah, we're doing pretty well.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, it was good. This is good. I hope everybody at home had a great, or wherever you are, if you're in your car, walking your dog, or on an airplane. I hope you enjoyed as well, because I know I did. I don't even want to stop talking, but we got to start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you all for listening. If you want to follow us on our Instagram at the Media Men Pod, you can follow us there where we post the Hot Wheels of the week. Oh yeah, actually speaking of Hot Wheel of the week, Ben, what's our Hot Wheel of the week this week?
Hot Wheel for the week.
So today we have a very, very gimmicky car. We have a Ryu from Street Fighter car, where the top of the car has like little sesame seed looking dots for Ryu's hair, and then it's got like a little red band around that, sort of signifying his headband. And it's just a plain white car with red rims, black tires, and the red headband and the little hair sesame seeds. And it's simple, but it looks really clean. I enjoy it. Normally I don't go for gimmicky cars, but this one I really enjoyed this one.
It sounds like a really cool car. Did you say that you just got it recently, or have you had this one?
I got it yesterday.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I was like, ooh, I can talk about this one because it's pretty cool.
Nice. I can't wait to see the picture of it on our Instagram that you guys can follow. It's the Media Men Instagram.
Ooh.
But anyways, great talk, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Next week, we'll be hitting our next movie. And again, if you listened to our episode last week, the hint was David Bowie. So, Ben, do you want to give them another hint? Give them an extra hint for next week? If you can think of a hint.
I'm talking about the power. What power? The power of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power.
I feel like that's still a David Bowie hint.
What? Yeah, it's still a David Bowie. It's still a David Bowie hint, but like.
But you said that hint last week already. You should give them a new hint.
A new hint?
Yeah, you said that one last week when I said David Bowie.
Well, yeah, but you also said David Bowie. Okay,
yeah,
I'll come up with
you
another.
Just gave him.
I'll give another hint. It's all about the journey. I'll leave it at that. Not about the destination. It's about the journey.
What's that movie? Never Ending Story. Right? Did I get it right?
No.
Ah, shit.
Never-ending story. Da, 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 da.
Anyways, thank you for hopefully the last time I say this, for listening. I'm your host, Grant, with my co-host.
I'm Ben, a.k.a. Poopy Diver Boy, a.k.a. the fresh smelling sausage, a.k.a. Benjamin Grant.
And we'll see you guys next week. Goodbye. Oh my god. Fresh smelling sausage?
Oh, okay. That I didn't mean for that to sound the way it did, but it did. Okay, I'm sorry. It just I was thinking of something and it just didn't work. All right, I don't know what to tell you.